it's days like this that make you glad to be alive. I can't believe I've never been here, and I've been in Manchester for over 20 years now. Again, train to Buxton this time. Came up the old Buxton road west and then turned off, and this is the view that I've got now in front of me as I dip down into the valley. Again, I'm doing the walk from Buxton to Whaley Bridge, and what a glorious day it's turned out to be, and let's hope there's many more of these to come. Glorious weather, gentle breeze, what more could you want? Nearly. Either they're rescuing someone or practicing. I've heard the helicopter in the sky for about a good 30 minutes though, so I imagine they're practicing. Or just really bad at rescuing. Or maybe they're doing some kind of survey, and that thing suspended underneath is some kind of radar. I have no idea. Certainly looks like maybe he's a pilot in training to lower down the crib that the injured person would go onto. And there's people at the top of the hill now as well. And off again. I think they're doing some kind of drill. This is now the view ahead of me as I come down the moor to this conjunction of these two streams, lovely streams here, and I continue that way, I think. Let's see what is in store around the next hill. So apart from the now annoying, constant, repetitive rescue practicing done by the helicopter and the guys on the ground here, this is an absolutely stunning valley. The little brook that started off at the top of the moors that I followed is now a babbling stream as it comes down this natural gorge that you can see all the way down into the bottom there. It must have taken millennia to actually etch its way through this rock. A very cute little bridge down there, and the whole area, especially with the light on the gorse opposite, is just beautiful, stunning. I bet not many people come here either. Interesting, just this what looks to me as an amateur tree spotter like a very old silver birch, but what are those things? I've only seen, are they nests or are they some kind of parasitic growth on the tree? My instinct tells me that they're nests, and I know there are lots of different birds that nest in trees. But the only ones that I can name are herons, and I can't imagine that there's 30 odd herons nesting in one tree. They seem to be very solitary birds. So, are they growths? Or are they... The material looks in some places quite green, as if it's growing now or been put there recently by a bird or some other animal, perhaps. Wild Moorstone Brook, lovely name, and Lesclough Quarry? Lesclough, Clough, who knows. Anyway, seem to have reached a conjunction of streams and paths here, but I think I'm going to go that way and follow the path down to the reservoir. That's where everyone else is going anyway. Wish me luck. So my intention today was to come down a different valley to the reservoirs, and I did that, but My mistake, the rookie mistake that I made was I stayed on the right hand side of that river that we saw earlier. I should have crossed over that lovely little bridge and walked down the other side to where you can just see the cars over there in the distance. I'll do that next time. It's been a great day today, seeing a different aspect, different angle to everything down here at the reservoirs. Just arriving here now. Amazing, I don't know if you can pick out in the trees there, coal tits and robins. And somebody actually has hung loads of bird feeders from that tree. Can you see? How lovely. Can't believe how friendly everybody is as well. Everybody you pass, giving you ideas about the best route to take. I just came to a junction of about 5 paths, and they were so helpful, you know, local people obviously that know the area well. I think I've got still quite a trek to get down to Whaley Bridge. Not even got past the first reservoir yet, but look how beautiful it is. People fishing down there. You can see the wildfowl if you look closely, and just behind me there, look at the forest, beautiful trees. It's almost like you're in Scotland or somewhere, you know. And I've barely visited Scotland myself, countryside at least. So yeah, it's an honour to be here by myself, enjoying the amazing weather. Let's hope this is going to be an amazing year. Let's hope and pray, guys, eh? What a lovely little lane just through this stand of fir trees here. You can almost imagine Constable painting this with a little boy dipping his head into a stream to get some refreshment. Maybe a tired horse with a cart. Wow, it's quite comforting to actually be down at the reservoir now and somewhere familiar. I've joined the road that I came on last time, and there's that babbling brook that I talked about last time, and I mentioned how wonderful water falling is and the sound of it, and nature generally. Anyway, glad to be somewhere familiar now. I think there's about an hour and a half left, but I know that there's some benches coming up, so lunch is on the cards. I think this is going to be my lunch place stop every time I come on this walk. It's just so peaceful. The occasional jogger going past, some walkers with dogs, but just being next to water, albeit man-made reservoir, hearing the gentle tinkle of the waves against the shore, and the distant calling of people reprimanding their dogs as they splash in the water. What an amazing place we live in. Quite glad to leave that main road behind, to be honest with you. It's only a short stretch on there, but everyone risking their lives, motorbikes as you can see, cars speeding at 70 plus miles an hour around the bends. Treat it like a racetrack. And then you've got the occasional very brave cyclists that go whizzing past. Not a hobby I'd like, guys. I'd rather be on a mountain bike somewhere like this. And this is where we're going. My last little trek, following the old railway line again now, down into Whaley Bridge. Only about a mile left now, and whew, I'm glad, because my feet are killing me. So finally on the outskirts of Whaley Bridge. I think this is the last tunnel that the train would have gone under as it pulled into the town. Whew, I'm absolutely knackered. I think it must have been, I know the other walk, the shorter one was about 9 miles, so this must have been about 12 today, but what an amazing day. And nice sound effects in here. Nearly at the end of this glorious walk today, and boy, I shall be glad to get to the train station and have a cup of tea. And despite the high temperature today, it must have been about 21 perhaps at midday. There has been quite a substantial amount of rain over the last week or so in various places. So some of the ground there was quite boggy underfoot. So I can imagine it gets quite treacherous. The pathways that I took today, when it's the dead of winter or really snowy and icy, or where there's lots of mud and water. But drying out now, and let's hope we have an amazing end of the spring and the beginning of the summer. That would be a nice gift, wouldn't it, after the year we had in 2021. Sometimes you just need to shut up and listen to the birds, I guess. And the traffic noise, which means that we're approaching the town centre. So, last little stretch. Come on feet, not long to go now. That must be the second or third time I've done that today. What a complete numpty. Whaley Bridge at last. And wouldn't it be nice to have a good old pint of ale at the end of a good walk like that? Soon, hopefully soon. A few weeks time, I think. In the meantime, just have to drink in the last of the view. Well, what an amazing, rewarding day it's been. One that I won't forget for a long time. Exhausting, but so good. So good for the spirit to get out and about. And looking forward to a nice bath and a big bowl of stew.